Real quick before I get into my piece for the night, Mike said I could do a really brief moment of silence for the Muslims who were killed this week in New Zealand. So I got my eye on the time, it'll be super brief, so just really quick, bear with me. Moment of silence. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So this one is called The Hero of the Gender Circus. I see a face in the mirror looking sad to see me. I try not to stare at her, but I can't help but think she can't be me. With hair so long and eyes so wide, with an expression so gone from being so high. Was it so wrong that she wanted to die? She tried to be strong, but her brain was still fried. Frightened of rejection, in spite of this reflection, she wasn't right, she felt like a defection. With clear sight, there was still disconnection. She was looking for injections, but not any good kind. And thank God for misdirections that she could never find, but the barrage of her imagery felt like a mirage in a distillery. Her skin was camouflage for hidden artillery, a twisted collage of arteries. A careful illusion feeding a dreadful delusion, resulting in her seclusion, hiding her internal contusions. Her only conclusion was reclusion, resigned to alcohol and drug abusing. The disappearing gender act, the greatest show on earth. That's what she calls it now that she looks back, now that she's had her second birth. She goes by they now. And people say, wow, and ask, wait, how? They smile and bow. The gender ruse they no longer use or drown in booze, they healed up like a bruise. Now they fly around all over town wearing their trans crown, saving others who wanted to drown. Went from being a clown to the bitch in a ball gown. They used to ask, why am I like this? Now they have found their greater purpose is to help others lost in the gender circus. So anytime you feel nervous, they feel your worthless disturbance, no matter how amorphous. Just to prove you're not worthless, but in fact you deserve the best. Whether or not you have the flat chest or if you want them and don't have breasts. You don't have to love what you see when you get undressed, but don't distress or get depressed. As long as you express instead of repress, you'll always be blessed. Until then, I'll never let rest. I'm on a lifetime gender quest.
Woo! Yes!
Liberate, emancipate, don't chance your fate, dance and celebrate. Because one day the body you hate will decay and fall through the grave. Yes. But if you have made it through to this date, I can promise you an honest truth. The pains of youth may drain you, but others gain from you. Strained and bruised, chained and confused, constrained from change. You can rearrange your body chemicals. But you are not defined by genitals. Don't resign to finding fentanyl. There are few things quite as detrimental, and what you really want is tenable. Today they got their period. Instantly a myriad of feelings, dealing with a whirlwind, the onion peeling. They're the soldier who's constantly bleeding from a wound in the heart that's never healing. Pain that's unbelievable, unbelievable. They remember why they're here though. It gets them by to think of those who might go through the same pain that I know. Thank you.